It doesn't matter, Matthew said. I'm not accusing anybody. Of course you are, Marjorie said. To this point she'd remained silent, but now she came out intending to fight. You're not accusing anyone in particular, maybe, but sure as hell you're saying one of us gave the poison to the priest. If you think it was me or Melvin, I want you to say so now. I want to hear you say it, and I want to know why you think it. Is it because Melvin is smarter than you? Is it because Peggy and I were the ones who convinced Dad to cancel his insurance?
In October 2012, the Catholic Church made a saint of Kateri Katawiha, a Mohawk Algonquin woman who embraced Catholicism before her death near Montreal in 1680. Following the canonization, the percentage of Quebec residents who expressed some form of attachment to religion on a national religious survey conducted by the Association for Canadian Studies rose from 2010's average of 26% to 34% in the most recent poll conducted last November. These numbers had been on the wane since the 1960s, when Jean Lesage was elected premier, enacting several liberal changes which shifted control of health and education away from the church and towards a secular governance in what has come to be known as the Quiet Revolution. Outside of Quebec, these numbers are still decreasing across Canada as a whole. However, with Cardinal Marc Ouellet now a front-runner for the position of Pope, the Catholic faith may see an additional regional bump in the next survey as Quebecers rally behind a favorite son. An Egyptian, a South African, a Korean, and a Swedish U.S. citizen, all Christian visitors, have been arrested in Libya on a charge of proselytizing. Promoting any religion other than Islam has been a crime since the days of the Gaddafi government, and that has not changed since the Arab Spring uprising, which supplanted that regime. As security official Hazim bin Hamid told Reuters, proselytizing is forbidden in Libya. We are a 100% Muslim country, and this kind of action affects our national security. Libya is suspected to have around 300,000 Christians within its borders, although none of them native Libyans. Many are foreign workers from Europe and Africa who maintain a friendly and relatively safe relationship with the natives by respecting the authority of Islam over the nation. Even so, vandalism of Christian churches and grave sites is not uncommon. The 4 arrested men are being held in a Benghazi jail. They were found in a publishing house printing literature advancing the idea of conversion to Christianity. In previous such cases, those seized were subsequently expelled from the country, although the possibility that the men will face the death penalty is extant to the charge. With the announcement that Pope Benedict is advocating his role as Vicar of the Holy See, speculation that he might face prosecution on charges that he covered for child-abusing clergy was bandied about in the press. The Church, however, has announced that the departing pontiff has decided to remain sequestered within the Vatican's walls following his unprecedented resignation, where he will continue to enjoy immunity until he dies. Downplaying the role that avoiding prosecution played in the Pope's decision, a Vatican spokesman listed 2 other reasons why he chose this particular retirement venue that are supposedly more substantial than evading trial. According to the anonymous Vatican official, I see a big problem if he would go anywhere else. I'm thinking of terms of his personal security, his safety. We don't have a secret service that can devote huge resources like they do to ex-presidents. Additionally, the possibility that the Pope might attract conservative pilgrims would be problematic, as it would undermine the efficacy of his successor. So, according to the Roman Catholic Church, concerns over theoretical homicidal lunatics and rabid fans trump the reality that the Pope faces actual warrants for his arrest and prosecution once he is stripped of the shield of diplomatic immunity.